My name is Hoe Wa-Cheong Jacob and my number is 6.
What are the muscle groups utilized in the power clean?
Muscle groups utilized in the power clean are quadriceps, hamstrings, gluteus maximus, gastrocnemius, deltoids, latissimus dorsi.
What are the techniques involved in the power clean?
Firstly, load the bar with weights and place the bar on the floor. Approach the bar and grab the bar with a pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lift the bar up off the floor. Next, flex your knees and hips slightly into a deadlift position. Then extend your knees and hips up, bringing the bar up alongside your body into an upright row position. Next, bring your elbows forward, catching the bar in the front squat position. Do all this in a single motion. Remember to inhale while flexing and exhale while extending.
What are safety precautions when doing the power clean?
Safety precautions while doing a power clean is make sure there is no one around you in case the weight is too heavy and you drop the bar. Next, when in the front squat position, do not let your knees exceed your toes, as it may apply extra pressure on your knees and cause injury over time. Make sure that you maintain a straight back throughout the exercise as well.
What are the variation exercises for the power clean?
The variation exercises for power clean are deadlift, upright row, and front squat.
What are muscle groups utilized in the back squat?
Muscle groups utilized in the back squat are quadriceps, hamstring, gastrocnemius, and gluteus maximus.
What are the techniques involved in the back squat?
Firstly, load the bar with weights and place the bar on the rack. Approach the bar and grab the bar with a pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Go underneath the bar, resting it evenly on your shoulders. Lift the bar up off the rack and take a few steps back. Start by flexing your knees and doing a sit back motion when making sure that your knees do not exceed your toes. Next, extend your knees up to complete one repetition. Make sure you inhale while flexing your knees and exhale while extending your knees.
What are safety precautions when doing the back squat?
Safety precautions for doing the back squat are make sure there are spotters on both sides of the bar to assist you in case the weight is too heavy. Also, make sure that your back is straight at all times, as if it is not straight, extra pressure will be applied onto your back and cause injury over time. Make sure that your knees do not exceed your toes as well, as extra pressure will be applied on your knees and cause injury over time.
What are variation exercises to the back squat?
The variation exercises to the back squat are deadlift, leg press, and lunges.
What are the muscle groups utilized in the bench press?
Muscle groups utilized in the bench press are deltoids, triceps brachii, and pectorals.
What are the techniques involved in the bench press?
Firstly, place your towel on the bench and lie on the bench. Ensure that your eye is aligned directly below the bar. Place both of your feet on the bench or on the support provided. Next, grab the bar with a pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lift the bar off the rack and flex your elbows to bring the bar down. When the bar is near your chest, flex your elbows back up to complete 1 repetition. Remember to inhale while flexing your elbows and exhale while extending your elbows.
What are safety precautions when doing the bench press?
Safety precautions while doing the bench press are: make sure there are spotters on both sides of the bar to assist you in case the weight is too heavy for you to handle. Next, ensure that both of your feet are on the bench or the support provided so that you have a flat back and minimize pressure on your back, as extra pressure on your back will cause injury over time. Next, make sure that you do not hyperextend your elbows when extending it, as it may apply extra pressure on it and cause injury as well.
What are the variation exercises of the bench press?
The variation exercises for the bench press are dumbbell fly and dumbbell bench press.
What are the muscle groups utilized in the front lunge?
Muscle groups utilized in the front lunge are gastrocnemius, quadriceps, hamstring, gluteus maximus, hip flexors, and adductors.
What are the techniques involved in the front lunge?
Techniques involved in the front lunge are: firstly, load the bar with weights and place the bar on the rack. Approach the bar and grab the bar with a pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Go underneath the bar, resting the bar evenly on your shoulders. Lift the bar up and take a few steps back. Take a big step forward with either leg, dropping your back knee down and making sure that your front knee does not exceed your toes. Make sure that both knees are at a 90-degree angle before pushing back off with your front leg. Inhale while flexing your knees and exhale while extending them.
What are safety precautions when doing the front lunge?
Safety precautions while doing the front lunge are: make sure that your back is straight at all times, as if it is not, extra pressure may be applied on it and it will cause injury over time. Next, make sure when going down, your knees are pointing forward and not left or right, as if it is pointing left or right, your knee may give way and cause injuries.
What are variation exercises for the front lunge?
The variation exercises for the front lunge are back squat, front squat, and deadlift.
What are the muscle groups utilized in the push press?
The muscle groups utilized in the push press are deltoids, biceps brachii, triceps brachii, trapezius.
What are the techniques involved in the push press?
Firstly, load the bar with weights and place the bar on the rack. Approach the bar and grab the bar with a pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Go underneath the bar, resting it evenly on your shoulders. Lift the bar up and take a few steps back. Bend your knees slightly, then push off, extending your elbows to make the bar directly above your head. Your spotters will assist you in bringing it down to complete 1 repetition. While extending your elbows, you can open your legs slightly for more stability. Inhale while the spotters are bringing it down, and exhale while you are extending your elbows.
What are the safety precautions when doing the push press?
Safety precautions while doing the push press are: make sure there are spotters on both sides of the bar to assist you in case the weight is too heavy and you drop the bar. Next, make sure that you do not hyperextend your elbows, as if you do so, more pressure will be applied on your elbows and cause injury over time.
What are the variation exercises for push press?
The variation exercises for push press are push-ups, bench press, and military press.
What are muscle groups utilized in the calf raises?
Muscle group utilized in the calf raises are the gastrocnemius.
What are techniques involved in the calf raiser?
Firstly, load the bar with weights and place the bar on the rack. Approach the bar and grab the bar with a pronated grip slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Stand on the piece of wood and rest the bar evenly on your shoulders. Lift the bar up off the rack, make sure that your feet is at a 90 degree. Your feet and shin is at a 90 degree angle standing on the piece of wood. Next, decrease the angle between your feet and shin, lowering your body, and then increase the angle between your feet and your shin, making your body go up to complete one repetition. Make sure that you inhale while decreasing the angle and exhale while increasing the angle between your feet and shin.
What are safety precautions when doing the calf raises?
The safety precautions while doing the calf raises are: make sure that the piece of wood is sturdy and is not shaky, as you are standing on it, and if it is unstable, it may cause you to fall and get injured. Also, make sure that you do not attempt weights beyond your own limit, as you will get injured if it is too heavy. Make sure that your back is straight at all times, as extra pressure will be applied on it if you do not do so, and cause injury over time.
What are variation exercises for calf raises?
The variation exercises for calf raises are squats, lunges, and deadlift.
Jacob, can you explain the relevance of your weight training program to your sport in sprints?
My weight training program is designed for power, which is important for sprinting. Sprinting focuses on the aspect of strength and explosiveness. During the start of the race, explosiveness is required to gain a head start over your opponents, which is why power clean and squats are added into the program. Power clean and squats focus on the muscle groups quadriceps, hamstring, gluteus maximus, and gastrocnemius, which will strengthen my legs and help me push off the blocks better. The bench press is added into a program to strengthen my pectoralis major deltoids, to help me better hold my starting position better during the start of the race. My starting position will be more stable and I can hold it for longer. The lunges is added into the program as it replicates the motion of running. Through the principle of specificity, I replicate the movement in sport which will benefit me.